Sammy Anderson in the 21, Chris Matthews in the 29, Chris Bagnall in the 30.
Well, the green is out and they thunder down into turn number 1. And it's no surprise at all that Robert Bloxsom is the man who quickly takes over the number 1 spot. Look out, because he's got a brand new sponsor, Glastonbury Cleaning Mat. It is car number 22 that quickly rumbled into the 3rd spot.
Yeah, but that car got dirty, made contact with the grass, but now he has recovered and is running a strong 3rd.
Keep your eyes on the Wicked Motorsports number 1 machine for Bob Charland. Meanwhile, look back at the 4th spot all the way back to the bottom of the top 10. And you are going to see an amazing quest of about 8 cars contending for the same airspace, and there's no room to breathe unless you go to the top.
And here is Joey Farino. Remember how well he ran on the inside during qualifying. He is trying to catch up to Steven Chapman. So the lunge by Farino, and he has infiltrated his way into the top 4.
Look out, here they come. Inside lane suddenly opens up. Steven Chapman has worked his way up to the top 4. He's running the outside lane. Bob Charland with car number 1. Believe it or not, the car that he is chasing was once one of his cars. Oh, Chapman got sideways. What a nice save for the youngster. He gathers it back impressively, and it's going to work to the advantage of Narducci as he continues to make his presence known.
But Chapman only loses 3 positions. Here comes Teddy Hodgdon as he is trying to jackknife his way to get a position. That is for the top 4.
Trouble. Further back, Matt, we've got one around. Looks like 27 and the number 24 goes spinning. Glenn Corner and Nathan Pitko goes around. We have some additional money as well, but right now we're back to racing action. SK Lightstyle.
And it is Robert Bloxsom, sponsored by Dell Siding, one of the businesses that is putting up some extra money along with Bob's Painting. He has the advantage over Charland. The fight is for 3rd. Stumbling on the outside is Hodgdon. Here comes Farino trying to take the position away from Wesley Prucker.
There's no question about it. Prucker has been guarding the spot. Here comes Hodgdon, the point leader. Up on the wheel, up on the outside. Here comes JP. Jonathan Puleo, white car, like Casper the Ghost. It's wound up tight in the upper groove. They come off the 4th turn, and now Puleo puts the Mr. Reuter machine into position number 4. Prucker drops back to 5. Here comes Buckeye. You know, Matt, we've talked about Buckeye many times. Early in the event, he's just a factor. Late in the event, he's just a contender.
And right now, he uses some outside power to take over the number 5 position. At the front, it is still Robert Bloxsom, but there is a big battle deeper in the pack. Steven Chapman is in the middle of it. That is for 9th place. And a fight for 4th between Puleo and Farino.
Puleo is among the quick cars on the racetrack. He just clicked off the quickest lap of the race. 19.862. Jonathan Puleo, JP, a chip off the old block. His dad was a great driver, and he is showing the same potential and the same muscle. They come off the turn and rumble back to the line. It is still Bloxsom, the leader of the event. Matt, and I don't think at the start of this season anyone expected Bloxsom to be this strong. Here comes Puleo. Slingshot move. Going, gone. As they come back to the line, here comes the halfway marker. As they work their magic off the turn, and Jonathan Puleo, Thick Mike's machine, is smiling from ear to ear. Charland is in trouble.
And Narducci just avoided him. Narducci was running 8th, just avoided Charland, who was coming across the track from the top to the bottom.
Everything is about to change because we are just past the halfway marker in this event.
Who got between Shagnon and the wall to stay alive. An even start. Here comes Puleo to the bottom like a heat-seeking missile, but Bloxsom is going to grab the upper hand as they blister their way down the backstretch.
And right there with him is Hodgdon. He's the point leader. He sets to the outside of row number 2. Hodgdon on the top side of the racetrack. They come back to the line, and it's do or die time as JP, Jonathan Puleo, has to make the move work in the outside lane. Pedal to the metal. They come off the turn, down the back straightaway. JP has moved into the lead. Leader number 2 on lap number 12, or will it be Bloxsom again? Let's look at timing and scoring. It is no. Jonathan Puleo takes over the lead on the 12th circuit. He's not done yet. Look at Teddy Hodgdon, Matt. He's on the outside. Power assist down into turn 3.
And he is torturing the back bumper of Puleo. Bloxsom is faded to 3rd. Then it is Buckeye. But the leader on lap number 13 is Jonathan Puleo. Here comes Hodgdon, inside position, and Hodgdon is in a hurry on the inside of the track.
Lead change number 3 is car number 55. It'll take over the lead. Meanwhile, while that's been happening, all of a sudden Jonathan Puleo tries a different line. He goes from the outside to the inside, trying to make the same move to take back the lead from Hodgdon. Not over with yet. Buckeye is coming. So isn't Chapman. So isn't Alexander Pearl. And of course, Ryan Narducci is in that pack of cars. 14, make it 15 as they cross the stripe.
Narducci, however, has a lot of traffic in front of him, and we're down to the final 5 laps. It is Teddy Hodgdon setting the pace, but there is a big-time battle for the number 5 spot. Buckeye is holding it, but he is double-teamed by Alexander Pearl and Joey Farino.
Joey Farino's done a good job. Narducci gives a solid hit to the back bumper of the Alexander Pearl machine as they came down the front straightaway. Chapman looks to dip out of line. He wants to get up on the podium. He moves to the inside, down in the dirt. It doesn't work, can't get the bite. 17 now of 20.
Bloxsom having his
Buckeye
best.
is off the pace map.
So the 76 is retreating. The man who does not have the word retreat in his vocabulary. Teddy Hodgdon from Danbury, holding off the Brantford driver, Jonathan Puleo. The Montanari fuel car has 2 more laps to go.
There's no question about it. Final 2 circuits as they head down the back straightaway and work their magic off the turn. Meanwhile, it is still car number 55. As the white flag comes out, Teddy Hodgdon hopes to expand his point lead if he can take down this victory, and he's got 1 more circuit to get the job done.
Chapman made a good move to try to get underneath Bloxsom. Bloxsom shut him down. Here is T4, Teddy Hodgdon. As he missiles his way into turn number 4, he is on his way.
Teddy Hodgdon leads the points and wins tonight here at Stafford in this Napa program, finishing in the runner-up spot. Great run for Jonathan Puleo. Robert Bloxsom to finish in 3rd. Ladies and gentlemen, he is out of the automobile. Let's go down to Jeff Marconi along with Kyle Rickey in the winner's circle.
First things first, a big hug. She's over there crying, oh my goodness, Teddy, you made a great move going into turn 1, and not only did you pull that move off, you held it off when he made the exact same move on you. How'd you manage to pull that win off tonight when you were so far back in the pack at the start?
Man, I don't know. This car was on rails tonight, honestly. We made our right moves at the start there. The lines went for it. We had the car to do it tonight. I saw that I was clear on the inside with JP, so I made a move in the 1, and I was surprised when he looked at my mirror. I was like, holy crap, he's done the crossover. But no, the car was amazing. Hats off to JP and Robert for 2nd and 3rd. They got an awesome race. I just got to thank everybody on this car: Montanari Fuel, State Cutters, Keith Rugger Racing, Nest Auto, Jim's Welding, everyone that's came out tonight. My parents for sacrificing everything for me. Robert, Trent, Pete, Tony for coming back from Arizona. He's been a huge help for us. Just everybody, the Todds and the Kluwers for coming tonight. Thank you guys. Just everybody that helps me on the car, and the fans for coming out tonight. Thank you guys.
Huge round of applause all around for winner Teddy Hodgdon. Well, more hugs going all around everywhere. He is more than excited. We're going to throw it over to 2nd place with Kyle.
Jonathan Puleo comes home in the 2nd spot here tonight. Almost had him. Good run, though, nevertheless. One of the better runs of the year for you guys. Kind of walk us through your 20 laps.
Oh, well, it was just car was on rails tonight. The car was really fast. We were kind of even with Teddy. He got me there, and it was just awesome racing with him. It was a good, clean race, and he pushed me right into the lead, which was awesome, and got to lead a few laps, and we're making gains. That's what it's all about. So I got to thank Mr. Reuter Plumbing, Race Choice, Tick Mike, Gray Bar, Santor Development, Critical Science, Honest John's Used Cars, Big A, Fox and Park. Just everyone that helps out, and it's awesome to be here.
All right, Jonathan Puleo comes home in the second
was a
spot.
limited late.
Let's talk to Robert Bloxsom coming home in the third spot. Good run for you. I believe one of your better runs, if not your career run here at Stafford.
So far in the SK Late, yeah, that's my best. And I can't tell you how good it feels to be back here. We've put so much work into this car. Every night, every week, we just go back and do some more homework. And we've come back and we got the car to the point where I can finally send it through the turns and keep up with these guys. And I don't know, I had nothing to do for these guys on the straightaway. I don't know, but it was a good race. They raced clean, and I like this division a lot here at Stafford. I'm really happy that it's here because it's a good way to get into the modifieds. And but to be here, we wouldn't be here without Dell's vinyl siding, Bob's painting, Kemp Enterprises, and especially Ed. He's been setting up the car with me a lot, and honestly, he knows these CD chassis better than anyone I know currently. So he's been helping us out a lot. So.
Congratulations. Good run for you guys. See you next week.
Thank you.
Robert Bloxsom the third, picking up a third-place run here tonight in the SK Lights, guys.